Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Today talking about and expanding on some bits and pieces that were thrown at us during the Calling All Devs, dated the 12th of February. Mag boots. They have moved away from mag boots in EVA as they weren't appropriate for the functions they wanted in game. They are now using a more versatile system called Align to Surface. This allows EVA thrusters on your little EVA backpack to help simulate gravity on any surface. Asteroids, sides of spaceships, whatever, space whales, allowing you to walk around. It gives you most of the FPS functionality within reason that you'd expect from having gravity, or at least having like the mag boot kind of functionality, but is significantly more versatile than mag boots were. I assume there's going to be fuel cost and that you can't do this forever, and obviously walking around like this will heavily tax your EVA systems, but we'll have to see exactly how that's implemented in the future. There aren't any plans currently for bots in Star Marine, so no single player AI mode for Star Marine. However, that might change in the future. Expect to see things potentially looked at like Vandal Swarm or Pirate Swarm, but in Star Marine potentially in the future. Snub docking. They are working on a multi-grid tech system for 3.2 and 3.3, so that's June or September of this year it's kind of pegged at. With that, they can then start to work on the docking for snubs and new forms of docking that are not landing. So obviously at the moment they can land ships in ships, they can land on landing pads, but docking requires some extra tech. It requires AI as well when it talks about snubs docking and linking together with another ship or docking into a docking port. The AI will help align and push you in place. The multi-grid tech also allows for ships to separate fully, allowing for the Endeavour or the Caterpillar and more to separate and reconnect their bridges or their main command pods, but for parts of the ship to act independently when separated. This method can be used obviously for detaching command pods and parts of ships through your choice, but also it sounds like that can happen through damage as well. So when ships are blown into multiple parts, potentially some of those sections may be operational by themselves, at least for a short time. Reclaimer's landing gear was also shown in a little sneaky peeky. It's pretty complicated. It's a big ship. It has springs and compression. It kind of rotates. I'll just put the video in there so you can see it. Live deaths, or deaths when the game is live, I suppose. There are no real penalties for death in the verse currently. So in 3.0 all the way up to probably 3.4 this year, it doesn't really matter if you die. Even after that, it doesn't matter if you die until the game is live. In the future, there may be UEC fees for respawning, as well as other effects, aging, wear and tear. This could also potentially be various things that you need to get treated in a hospital. So you might have damage to your body, you might need proper facilities to repair a broken leg or some severe damage to your body. Otherwise, you'll have a kind of debuff effect. Also, you could potentially have reputation loss, stuff like that too. You're going to have to have multiple characters on your accounts as well. If one perma dies due to dying too much, then you're going to be able to send their assets to another one of your characters as their next of kin. So, soft permadeath in game, that's always been the plan. In fact, the death of the spaceman, the deep dive document into design there, is still the Blue Skies vision for this. And I will link below my video that I did 2 years ago explaining that concept, as well as the original Death of the Spaceman article. Org tools. So we have been waiting a long time to get Orgs 2.0, and Spectrum is getting some integration for that org change and usage. In the short term, we're going to see public pages and public forums for orgs, giving them more discoverability. Actually finding an org that is suitable for a player is a really important thing in the verse. They're going to give you a massive amount of gameplay. They're going to be people that you can play with. They're going to give you the support that you might need. Even if you are going to play as a lone wolf, then it might still be worth joining an org, even if it's just for information sharing, even if you want to play alone, even if you occasionally want to do something where, yeah, you want to play by yourself, but there's a large operation you can get involved with, and then you just have your own little operational theatre. Spectrum will also be getting an org filter and search and find functions too. Expect big overhauls to orgs as they get merged with Spectrum, more and more of the features becoming more Spectrum side and less RSI website side, if you see what I mean. Turbulent are going to be asking the community to help with the functions and interface and to iterate on all of this as well. What do people want from Spectrum's integration with orgs? What org features do they want? And they're going to keep on reaching out to more and more communities doing this. So expect to see some more information on that on the future. In the next release of Spectrum, we will have custom roles integrated into that as well. Every month we have a giveaway for a ship. For February, it's a luxury 890 jump donated by our featured org Synchronizers. They are an org that plan to encompass all the gameplay that Star Citizen has to offer. That said, they do oppose piracy, but seek members to add to their mature family of both casual and hardcore players alike. But there's no real other restrictions on membership other than that. Links below if you're interested in checking them out. They do have an active Discord and are playing Star Citizen right now. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that 890 jump though is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my Star Citizen content during the month. Do you have any questions about Star Citizen or Squadron 42's development, gameplay mechanics, or anything that we just talked about, then chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my Patreons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, then you can find the links to Patreon, as well as everything else discussed down below. Apologies for any reverb on echo. I am currently having my room redone, replastered, and soundproofed, so at the moment you're going to have a very echoey audio on the next few videos this week. So apologies for that. It'll be better in a week or two. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.